Hello?
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. I
I
meant
meant
to
to
stream
stream
yesterday.
yesterday.
It didn't happen. I'm sorry about that. There's
There's gonna be some more missed streams in the future, but I've got some good stuff coming.
I promise.
I promise. Promise we got some good stuff coming.
At the very least, we've got this, which I took
most of Friday figuring out how to do this.
And we've got that on. Jesus. That was a big surprise that I totally screwed up. Anyway, I figured out how to do this. But I also figured out how to turn it off. That's just part of like me figuring out my new
I know I sounded like a demon.
Because I do. Because that's the goal. Anyway, we've got The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Second Wind. I know they like to call it Second Wind. It's not a unique game. All right? But even better than that. Okay, so I was not able to take... So this is the Wii U version of the game. Okay? This is not the Switch game. But I was able to take my save data from my Wii U and transfer it to my PC so that we can play the modded version of Second Wind with my save from 5 years ago. So I'm really excited to be able to do that because basically my story of playing Breath of the Wild is I bought Breath of the Wild on the Wii U, which was a console I already owned. Okay? I played it a bunch, but not enough. I wanted to play more, and I had a 2-hour commute to work every day, 1 to 2 hours. Sometimes traffic really sucks. Anyway, and I was on the bus, so I bought a Switch to beat Breath of the Wild. Okay? So I have never beaten this save of my Wii U save. Ironically, it is around where we got in the Switch version, okay? So we get to go from 60 shrines to like 70, okay? So we're not missing much, give or take. I mean, you know, there's some differences. We got all 4 Divine Beasts. And I did play this to make sure that it works, so unfortunately the original 2018 save, it was there when I loaded this up, but I haven't done anything, really. I've just auto-saved, really, is all that I've done. I did make one save here, so I'm in a different place than I was in 2018. But that's the only real difference here. I'm really excited about this. We've got around the same number of Koroks. I think I've got a little bit more here. Got 69 shrines. 69! Well, it's better than 60. Significantly. But yeah, I'm excited about this. It runs significantly better. It is... Oh, and now we've got side quests popping in. Or, not side quests. Well, they are side quests, but I think this is the mod quests, because they're SW, they're not EX. Let's see what's up. Okay, SW Treasure Dark Spear. A noble, questionable character once collected the relics of historical significance meant to be given to the royal family of Hyrule. They were stolen by a bandit named Misako. One of the items was a great spear of darkness. Huh. So Misako is a side quest. I don't know if it's in... We did it on Switch. I don't know if it's in here. But Misako, like, we know about Misako already, so they've expanded in this mod to make Misako a larger part of the game. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. I don't see it. Go do that later. Oh, right. But the new one. What hints do we... Yaks. Coco, Curry, Rito. Here we go. No. SW Treasure, though, sounds exciting. There we go. Dark Spear. We need to go find somewhere in the ruins by Okel's Navel. Huh. Is it on the map? Ooh, it is on the map. I'm excited. Okel's Navel. Well, let's go take a quick travel there. Mushu, Callie, Canadian Queen, it's good to see you all. Also, I wanted to say thank you for the offline sub. I'm going to replay it. There we go. Mr. Monopoly for the 6 months.
Mr. Monop 0 light years just resubscribed for 6 months. Jackie 3 Mike, Jackie 3 Mike, Jackie 3 Mike,
amazing.
Jackie 3 Mike, Jackie 3 Mike, Jackie 3 Mike.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Mr. Monopoly. I don't know if you're here right now because you are a master lurker, but even if you're not, thank you. Thank you so much for 6 whole months. Offline. Also, we got a bunch of follows. We've got a follow from Ms. Problems, KOA, Fallen Angel, Frotz the Dragon, and Static Macbeth. Thank you all for the follows. We're very close to our follow goal. I think we're 3 away right now, so that's exciting. Other way. That's not part of the base game. Yeah, that's new. Okel's Navel is a whole thing, apparently. But yeah, notably, I have the Master Sword on this and on the Switch, so we really are very close in places. Between the two files. Obviously, the Wii U version took me many more hours than the Switch that I've done on stream, because this was my first playthrough of the game. And so I was playing very blind back then, and I've played through the whole game 100% by now. So, you know, I was doing some more cheating on my Switch run in that I knew way more. Okay. I feel like I should just hop on down and get into the fray, because this is wild. I just don't really know where to start other than that dot, so... Oh, this is not the dot, but it's close to the dot. It is the dot. Okay. Ah. Pages of this book are covered in a thick layer of dust. Priceless relics heading to Hyrule Castle were stolen from this very fort. I shall write down where I hid them, Misko. A spear of great darkness watches over the common folk. It sits in a place where one can see Martha's Landing. Okay. This book seems unfinished. Perhaps there will be more if you come back to it later. I don't know if that means that they're planning more to this quest from a dev perspective, or if we complete step 1, there'll be more to do as a step 2. So we'll stop reading. Martha's Landing. I might have to look it up. I'm just gonna. Barren Grassland. Okay. That's all I really needed. I don't need a whole lot more than that. Hello, Freedom! I hope you're doing well. Aw. There. On the beach. Martha's Landing. That makes sense, you know? I wouldn't have expected it, but it's a landing. So, I mean, that's where you land ships, right? See. Oh, south. But yeah, this took me pretty much all day Friday, just to install and get ready. But very worth it, because we got some content I've never explored before. I'm sorry to hear that, Freedom. Darn it. There we go. Okay. Take the Lizalfo stuff. Alright, so now we are looking for the we're looking for something on Martha's Landing. That's pretty much all we know, actually. Watches over common folks. It sits in a place where one can see Martha's Landing. It was a lot, and pulling the ROM off of my disc was a pain. And then I made a mistake. So that was extra fun because it was an extra hour. Of just sitting around. Yeah. But I mean, it wasn't like difficult. It was just very time consuming and making sure that every part worked, especially because I didn't have a Wii U emulator installed. Which is the easiest way to install this. Oh, I'm sorry, Freedom. Spring break's supposed to be fun. But now that I think about it, you know, a lot of my spring breaks were meh. There we go. These things just are so incredibly strong. Ooh, 2 rubies? Okay, worth it. Worth it. Thank you for redeeming Hydrate. I don't have a beverage in front of me, actually, so I'm gonna have to fix that. That's the idea, for sure. I thought it'd be fun to make a YouTube VOD of this. I might even just start streaming on YouTube just for this. Hello, KC7. You know what, Casey? I did while I took a little bit of a streaming break is I looked through my follower list and I noticed something. Hey, chat. Casey streams. They mostly play, like, Animal Crossing. I mean, you streamed, like, you got a VOD up. I was able to watch it. Streamed relatively recently. That earns a follow right there in my book, you know? Because that's the thing. So if you don't stream with a schedule, all the more reason to get a follow. Because, you know, I don't know when the next time to catch you is, so all the more reason to know when you go live is the way I see it. But I know not everyone sees it that way. So, you know. I recommend everyone go follow people who don't stream regularly, and you don't necessarily need to follow and sub to people who do stream. I mean, you can, absolutely, but you don't have to, right? Like, there's no... The only incentive is to, you know, follow the people who you really like at the end of the day. But you're not going to... Ooh, something new. You're not going to... what the... You're not going to know that until you catch a stream. And that's how you find new people at the end of the day. I am too, Casey. I totally am. So much excited about it that I made sure that I have been playing Breath of the Wild, right? And it took me hours to get this set up, and I think it's a better way to play Breath of the Wild by a lot. This is cool. There's like a whole crafting system in this game, which is wild to me. Apparently there's a whole bunch of items that don't exist in the vanilla game. I know that you can, like, make arrows and things. Oh, yeah. I know about the new trailer, but I didn't watch it. I'm not watching trailers. I'm purposefully staying away from them. Just because that's what I did for Breath of the Wild, too. And I want those eyes. Want those eyes again. Those absolutely blind eyes. What in the world is going on in here? This mod has got more enemies spawning in the same spot. All right. I don't feel like we're in Martha's Landing anymore. We might still be. Yeah, we're on the Como shoreline now. So we got to go back to Martha's Landing and try and find this crazy new side quest. You have? Oh, that's exciting. You should be streaming it. Rats? Rats weren't... Rupees from rats. It's a Zelda game, everyone. For anyone who was questioning whether this was a Zelda game, it's a true Zelda game. That's probably like one of my largest complaints of Breath of the Wild in terms of the rest of the franchise as a whole, is that it doesn't drop enough rupees from enemies. It's just the... Oh my gosh. It's just the, what are they called? The Sheikah. No, not the Sheikah. In the vanilla game, only the tribe... I beat their leader recently, too. I'm just totally blanking on the name. It's only the tribe that, that are like, that take the Chica soldier. Am I totally blanking on this? Somebody help me here. I just killed one. Yeah, so from what I've been reading, you can combine mods, and that makes sense because if I stop playing this mod and go back to the vanilla game on my emulator, it picks up all my save. I don't know how well that would work long term with like doing modded content, but yeah, I was able to like switch between them, which was convenient when I was just testing out the emulator bit and making sure that shaders and things were loading really well. But yeah, it's it looks like you can combine mods in some fashion at least. We already got it. We're still on Martha's Landing. Maybe over here? There's like a big boulder object. Ooh. That's an EX chest. No, I just fire it. The Yiga clan! The Yiga clan! That's the one. God, that took me forever. The Yiga clan is like the only enemy in Vanilla Breath of the Wild that... Really? Why wasn't my weapon popping out there? Oh, because I don't have one equipped for whatever reason. The Yiga clan's the only thing in Vanilla Breath of the Wild that drops rupees. The Yiga. Anyway, this is the Wii U version. I read that it's the best version to play because it's got the most dev work. It's still incomplete, is my understanding. So, like, the quest we're on right now could easily be completely unfinished, is what I was reading. Like, they are very much in development on this. So, we'll see how done it is and those kinds of things for every quest that we do. It also hasn't received an update in a bit, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing because gosh. Not the rain. Not the rain. Oh, that's right. I have the full climbing gear. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's right. Bloopies. Bloopies are... But they're not really, like, enemies in the same way. So it's good to see rats in a traditional Zelda space where they're dropping rupees, is what I'm trying to say. Because that just makes it feel a little bit more Zelda-like. It's sunny. Why... Why was I getting rained on there? Oh, now it's raining. It's raining up here, but it's not raining down there. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you, Casey. It's just it's one of those things that, like, you know, you can attack a lot of enemies and get rupee drops in, like, the past, or Ocarina of Time, or Majora's Mask, right? Like, they're way more common on enemy drops. And then Breath of the Wild comes out and is like, nah, we're not going to drop rupees really on enemies at all anymore. And I mean, it's not a huge problem, because you do have, like, taluses, which drop gems, which are better than rupees, if you want to sell the gems. But that just ended up with me at the end of the 100% playthrough, going, okay, so I need to farm a bunch of taluses to get enough rupees to do this thing. Okay, I need to farm even more taluses to do this next thing. Like, I just ended up doing that a lot to get rupees. Which, I mean, I didn't have a problem doing because I was absolutely addicted to this game. And also, dragon farming is quite boring. I only dragon farmed 4 dragon parts for armor. Because I found that you get typically more rupees just by going to different taluses, because you're inevitably going to trigger a blood moon before you have to trigger, before you get to all 40. And so in doing so, you're able to only have to go to the teleport spots that have that have a talus nearby, rather than having to go to the taluses that are really far from a teleport spot. Yeah, of course. Yeah, what's his name? Literally spawning as we're talking about him. But, I mean, we're in Farron, so it's just kind of to be expected in the morning. Because this is a big dragon spot. Dragon farming area, right? Farosh knows. Farosh knows. Farosh is ferocious like that. Alright, Alright, so not up here, it looks like. This is a completely different territory. It's Ubota Point is what it looks like. So maybe we just need to, like, go along the wall more. It said... Let's see. The Spear of Darkness watches over the common folk. It sits in a place where one can see. So it should be above, is what I would think. Common folk, though. Huh. It could be over here. Somehow got lucky and never ruined it, but oh my god, I had to keep YouTube on the side because it was dying. Neruda. Is that it? This one. Right? This one. This one. I farmed right here. So much having to wait like 5 minutes, get a shot. 5 minutes, get a shot. 5 minutes, get a shot. Nadra, not Neruda. I really enjoyed that shrine quest a lot, but farming that dragon was absolutely awful. Is it Dinraal? I think it's Dinraal. Yeah, so Farosh is the easy one by a lot. Where is it? You go to the tower, you go to the Farron Tower, and right here somewhere, I want to say here. Right around here. You don't have to go to the tower. You go to this shrine. And right around here, there's like a cave on the north side of this spring. And you set up shop, and it's pretty quick. And Tears of the Kingdom, they're so pretty. Yeah, I could see that. There could be more dragons, but maybe not, just because of the way the lore is. So they're supposed to be the 3 goddesses reincarnated as dragons, because they're Din. Din. I'm trying to remember the other goddesses' names. Hey, Korak. And yes, I hit Koroks on the head every time on purpose. In case anyone had any questions about that. I collected 900. I'm done. You know what I mean? The hint isn't the most helpful for finding the spear. Casey. Didn't want to know that. This is literally the first thing I'm doing in this mod. I haven't done a single thing in this mod, and I haven't watched enough of it. I only watched a little bit to not get too spoiled. But it's pretty... What I did watch was pretty awesome, and I want to do that content. I wasn't paying enough attention to know how to do that. So, it's going to be an adventure to get to that point. But it's Din. It's the 3 goddesses of Zelda. I think that's right. I think that's the easiest way. Hello, Chris. Bro, what is Nadra's name? The goddess name. Got Nehru, Feore, and Din. There we go. And those are like carryovers from multiple Zelda games. So that's what the dragons come from, right? Is that lore And so everyone assumes they're like reincarnated goddesses. I'm doing well, Chris. I'm doing well. We're playing a mod that I'm excited about, using save data I haven't played in 5 years, which is insane that it's compatible to me, but also really cool. Maybe the rocks. Yeah, I mean, like, I've been in the rocks. Hell yeah, Chris. Hell yeah. That's exciting. No. I'll find it. That's the adventure. Oh. Another Korok. Another Korok. I'm excited about it. Ouch. Oh no. Oh, what a little Korok. Let's see. I was really hoping we'd get some visibility lines by going up here and seeing, but then it started raining. At least there's Koroks to be had up here. Because, you know, we need to get 900, chat. We're so done with Koroks. And by that, I mean I'm going to get some, but, you know. I'm not going to get them all. This is not Pokemon work. I'm not going to catch them all, okay, chat? Okay. I think this is a dead center Korok. Just double checking, though. I think it is, but I'm going to double check. Yeah, it looks like it's a dead center. No. Is it here? No. Huh.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Huh. We need 9,000. We do not need 9,000, KC. Because they're going to make 9,000, then everyone's going to make the meme that it needs to be over 9,000. And then it's going to be too many. And actually, you know, 900 wasn't too easy or too hard. A lot of people give it a bad rap for being a high number. The problem is that after collecting 900, we got nothing, right? We only needed like half of them. A little bit over half. It was like 450 something. It wasn't even 460, if I remember correctly. And so it was just kind of one of those things where it's like, okay, I did it. Great. I feel a sense of accomplishment. That's about it. Maybe here? Figured it out, at least. All right, I'm going to go get some water. I'll be right back because Freedom did redeem some hydrates, and I didn't do the proper work beforehand in order to make that happen. This is empty. And you guys probably don't want to hear me start talking like this. Again, Freedom, thank you so much for redeeming a stretch and a hydrate. Self-care is important for anyone. That's why I do this. Because not only do I need self-care, but it's a reminder that everyone needs self-care. To take care. Because sometimes I get caught up in the stream and I'm really excited and I'm having a good time and I forget. So thank you all for those of you who do redeem it. I appreciate you. Thank you all for those of you who just hang out while I do that. You know, it's important. Allows me to go longer. All right, so we've got some Koroks, which has been a nice little additional bonus. We're on the top of Martha's Landing. We've gotten some Koroks there. There. What does it say again? Watches over the common folk. It sits in a place where one can see Martha's Landing. Common folk. I feel like the only villages nearby are Lurlin. So that seems really bad. 9,000 in the hit. I missed that. Oh my god. Yeah, I would like to be able to sort my weapons. I agree with that. That's always been a thing where I'm like, oh, and now I have to make sure that I get the right one selected, and I feel really, like, cheesy doing that. I feel particularly cheesy just, like, holding these buttons, right? And going, okay, I need to switch weapons in the middle of combat. Or the cheesier one, I would like a quick select for food. Because having to navigate this menu the whole time that you're looking for food, it's something. Like, there's a lot of improvements they can make to the base game that would be pretty cool. And probably wouldn't cost them a bunch of development resources either, but it's going to be a question of if they thought of that. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. At the end of the day, I'm not looking at trailers. Oh, come on, Yiga. Yiga scum. Gotta get my rupees. At the end of the day, and that's why I haven't looked at trailers at all, is that I am so excited about more Zelda in this fashion. There we go. Hearty truffle. That's big. That I don't care. I literally don't care. I'm playing the game. I'm playing a lot of the game. It could be garbage. So, you know, as long as it's somewhat close to this game and they didn't change it too drastically, I don't care. From the perspective of, like, how they managed inventory and how they managed weapons exploding and those kind, I actually like that aspect to this game. So if they don't change any of that, I'm not going to be too upset. because it allowed me to use and I've said this before, it allowed me to use so many different weapons that I would have never touched. I would have never have picked up this Forest Dweller's Spear if it wasn't for the fact that, you know, weapons explode, so you just pretty much need to have a full inventory of weapons at pretty much all times and use them till they break a lot of the time. The hell? I thought maybe if we go in the gap here, it would show us something, but I'm not. Also lightning, but I think, pretty sure. Oh, I didn't get it. I got the radiant armor, and I didn't get the mask. I mean, not the mask, the helmet. I'm gonna get that off stream, because I already spent a good amount of stream trying to get that item. Hello, Rolls. So I'm now playing the modded version of the game. So I don't know how you feel about that. I just thought I'd let you know that I'm playing Second Wind, which is a Breath of the Wild mod. And we're gonna try and just do as much of the edited content as possible. But I am so glad to see you, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and or are having a fantastic day. Currently. But yeah, we're totally doing a side quest right now that's specific to the mod. This. Alright. I feel like I've covered the same ground a lot, so I should cover different ground. But yeah. I remember you telling me that you that you're recent to Breath of the Wild, so it's a fun game, and I highly recommend you do pick it back up, because it's a game that I have thoroughly enjoyed, and I'm so glad to be playing again. So I highly recommend. That you get used to the combat style and those kinds of things, and even if you don't finish Breath of the Wild, then we will, hopefully you'll be comfortable enough in Breath of the Wild, and it'll translate well enough to the new game that maybe you'll like that, because there might be some big changes. I don't really know, because I haven't been keeping up with the trailers at all, because I don't really want the spoilers of the new game, but I'm excited about it. I'm super excited about it, because I beat this game 100%, so I'm stoked. So we're getting a new game, new gameplay, potentially. I don't even want to know. You know what? We're getting new game. That's all I care about. Nice. Oh, that kind of looks like an eyeball. I'm gonna go get the eyeball. Nope, it's fish. I hear you. I totally hear you, Rolls. I mean, like, I feel like I do a terrible job of streaming one game, and that's kind of on purpose too, though. And I feel like that is not the kind of thing that most people want to watch on Twitch. They just kind of want to go back to their streamer and watch one game. Might be a little bit different, but, like, you know, that's a large portion of audience. What is this weapon? This is a modded weapon. Doll mace. That's kind of exciting. So I mean, like, I'm gonna probably end up playing Tears of the Kingdom a bunch when it comes out, and that's probably gonna. Ooh, a stall chopper. Get in the chopper. This stall chopper. Weapons. These are totally modded weapons. Never seen them before. All made. Wait, what? I didn't pick up the chopper? Oh, there we go. One-handed? Wow, that's really cool. But yeah, like... Okay, so the first game I ever streamed was BioShock. And I still haven't beaten that. The second game that I ever streamed was... technically Animal Crossing, GameCube, and of course I knew when I started that it was mostly just to like test out my PC emulator and streaming on my PC and those kinds of things. So I didn't even have a capture card at the time, and now I think my biggest, like, unfinished thing is I want to play more Pokemon on stream, but I haven't found the time to do it at all because I've been too busy doing, like, 4 games a week. And, I mean, granted, you know, some of those are, like, Overwatch, and so that's why I, like, stopped playing Overwatch, because there is no end to a game like Overwatch. You just play it and play it and play it and play it, which is a lot of fun, and I enjoy it, but also... there's never a rotation. If I just play Overwatch once a week, I'm just always playing Overwatch once a week. There's no, like, rotating that. It's just always going to be that way. And I mean, so that's why I changed it, because I was like, there's no other way to escape that. And I kind of want my stream to be a rotating cast of games over time. That's kind of what I initially envisioned, but I also have a lot of fun, so it's cool to, like, insert things from time to time, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not tied to just doing one thing. Alright, I'm gonna bomb the rocks, because I think that's what Callie really wanted me to do, and I don't think these are bombable, so I didn't, but... yeah, they're not bombable. That's what I kind of was suspecting. But also, I'm running out of ideas here. We've gone hunting. Oh, I'll be right back. All right. We're back. Where is this thing? This darn thing. But, just in general, like, There are. I realized. This week I took some time, and I started thinking about all of the games I would like to play on stream in the next year, and the list was too long to play them all in 1 year. Basically, based on the rate that I've been playing games. On stream, I'm not playing them nearly fast enough to get a lot of them done in a reasonable fashion. Korok's here. I'm lost. I'm very lost. I almost feel like we should look this up. See if it's even workable. What? Oh, there's a Talus! Yeah, I can hear that, Rolls. Trust me, I can understand that. That's what being an adult is about a lot of the time. Oh my gosh. I mean, like, so the year that my son was born is the year that Breath of the Wild came out. And I mean, I've told this story, but I don't know if Rolls has heard it. I bought a Switch to finish Breath of the Wild. This is so hard in the rain. Okay. Because I had a 2-hour bus commute. And so there wasn't a whole lot of time at home to play video games, but there was a lot of time. So I bought this game on the Wii U, and then I bought this game on the Switch, basically. I bought a Switch to play this game on the Switch because I had a bus ride. So I completely can understand that. Where it's like your only private time to play video games is really when you're traveling to the next thing that you have to do in your life. So like, yeah, I definitely don't miss that time of having to spend that long commuting, but at the same time, it was a good time to be able to play games pretty regularly. Hello, Lazy Uncle. For me at least. But now, you know, I've just kind of crafted that into a stream thing, which is great. Because then I get to, like, chat with people and play video games at the same time. Sociable of me. Exactly. Yeah. I completely agree with that decision. That or the Steam Deck seem like a really good console to own right now. And I mean, I have a Switch, so I actually have 3 Switches in the house. One for my wife, one for me, and one for my kids, basically. Although that was... I had that Switch. I had a day one... Or not a day one, but like a... I think it's a day one Switch, but I didn't buy it on day one kind of thing. And then recently, I got the OLED. This thing's amazing. Highly recommend that if people are interested in that. That screen is amazing. It's just it's a really gorgeous looking screen, and it's nice to have a Joy-Con refresh, because My Joy-Cons are garbage on the original. Huh? Did the audio just change for you guys? Because I'm hearing myself now, and I didn't hear that. That's weird. Yeah. So I wouldn't buy the Lite necessarily unless you know that you're just portable all the time. Yeah, that was weird. It switched to monitor on my end. So I was worried if some other setting changed or something. Weirdest time that's ever happened. But hey, at least it was invisible to you guys. But yeah, the Lite is a good time because it's light. The Switch Lite is a good time because it's a light console. It is literally weighs significantly less than the OG or the OLED. The OLED does weigh the most, so it is the least portable. But that being said, it's pretty portable. It's pretty light. And I really enjoy the thing. It looks so good. And, like, it blows me away how big the screen is. It's bigger than, the original Switch. The actual screen size is larger, which is so nice. And, like, I'm a person who had a Gen 1 3DS, and never had a Gen 2 or the XL or anything like that. So I never went to a larger screen size. So having the larger screen size on my Switch really just like having a Switch was a mind-blowing experience. Having the OLED was another mind-blowing experience on top of that. Just having those extra few inches. Because the largest portable console I had for the longest time was the PSP. Which eventually, you know, I stopped playing that and just started using my phone to play games. So, like, and that's the thing, is that it is kind of a sad side effect, is that the Switch does end up spending a lot of time docked. But, you know, still not bad. Alright. This is annoying. I'm just gonna say it. This is annoying. We have combed this whole area. Let me see if... We've been all over Martha's Landing. I think we can all agree on that, chat. Where the hell is this? N64 in a suitcase. Oh my gosh, that's so funny, Rolls. That is so funny. That it makes me so happy though too, right? Because the N64 is a surprisingly light console. It's just bulky in the sense that like there's a lot of plastic on that thing. The N64 as a chip is probably about yay big, but then the console itself takes up a footprint of like both hands. So like, you know, you go from like this to like this just for like the controller ports and like the outputs in the back and the game slot, but like the chip itself is pretty small, and if they could have GameCubed that, is what I'm saying. You know, they could have made it really small if they had taken the time to do that, but they didn't want to for whatever reason. They wanted it to be a similar shape as the previous Nintendo consoles, which is understandable, right? Because that's what people were familiar with. Iron, very common metal that can be mined throughout most ore deposits. that can be mined from most ore deposits found throughout Hyrule has been used by blacksmiths to make a variety of items since ancient times. That's a modded item. I'm excited to find out how to do that stuff. But yeah, the N64 actually a very light console. Really had a good time with that as a kid. And I should bust that out. I really want to get a capture device that can do the older AV stuff that isn't HDMI. I think it would be fun to play those games on stream. And finish some of the ones that I haven't played in a long time. And not have to emulate everything, being honest. Because, like, emulating things is fine in some circumstances, but, like, I was playing Super Mario World and I wasn't very happy with the emulation filter options. And so I just ended up going to a very vanilla experience. And, I mean, like, I think it looks fine on stream. But when I was playing with DS on emulation, it was great. It was, like, way better than playing on a DS on stream for multiple reasons. One of them being that playing on a DS on stream, you need to install a capture card into your DS, which is a whole can of worms. Expensive. And you need to, like, solder some ports. And so it's a big physical mod. I don't want to go up here and see what's up. Maybe over here. The other way we can go is up here. There might even be something right there. Yeah, let's try that. We're closest to this, so we'll try this first. Can it please stop raining? I mean, we did make it all the way past here, but we didn't go all the way to the top because it started raining, mostly, was the reason. Also, there was the Korok here. Huh. Kind of wild to me, though, to be playing this game, the Wii U game, with a Switch controller, which is pretty nice. This is the way I preferred to play the Wii U game, if I'm being honest. I wish that so I have Wii U Pro controllers, but they're not as nice as the Switch ones, just for the fact that they don't have motion controls in them. Ooh, silver. But they do have one big trade-off because they don't have as many nice electronics. Like this connects to my PC very easily, wirelessly over Bluetooth. The Pro controllers don't, even though they both use Bluetooth. They didn't put as much like software for compatibility with Windows or any operating system other than the Nintendo one. I would have to imagine. Oops. Not the fairy fountain. Couldn't be that. Oops. Need to do it. Okay. What was I saying? Totally losing my train of thought there. Ooh, Endura carrots. That's a big find. Forgot. Around a fairy fountain, you can find all kinds of goodies. Endura shrooms. Are we gonna find? No. No fairies. No silent princesses. How much do they want for this? Boy, sweet boy, please listen to my story. Sure. I am Maliana. Malenia? Hast thou, I mean, have you ever felt the pain of losing a horse companion? Oh, it's the horse one. If my power is returned to me, I may be able to help you out in some way. Please, I beg of you, let me regain the power I've lost. All I need is 1,000 rupees. Sure. Yeah, you can have them. You have less rupees on this than we did on the Switch. However, we do have more items, so I'm guessing I'll probably have more rupees at the end of the day if I sold a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I'm curious if we have a horse to save here. I don't know. It's been 5 years since I played this game. This game save. Oh ho ho! At last, free of that tiny bud after so long. If my arms were corporeal, they'd have cramped for sure. And you're the one who set me free, are you not? My name is Maliana. I am the god who watches over the horses of this world. I suppose you deserve a reward for setting me free, which I shall do. Shall I make you my meal? Haha, I only jest. If a horse you love passes away from some sort of tragic, fatal accident, it is within my power to revive that horse. However, if I detect vile intent behind the death of your horse, you will suffer my wrath. Okay. I only jest. Let me see. I see you're good with horses. All seems to be well. The friendship you established with a horse really is extraordinary. Remember that such a friendship is a two-way road. Horses care for you as much as you do for them. Just falls in. Huh. Interesting. There might be a village past this. Out here somewhere? I don't know. This is not great. I will say that. Spear of Darkness watches over the common folk. It sits in a place where one can... Broad bridge. And I could try and hop up here. This is pretty good, considering the rain. Didn't expect it to follow us this long. Bye, Yiga. Yeah, I kind of expected it to dissipate sooner. Can we whistle sprint up this? Kind of. That was mostly effective, I would say. Okay. All right. We're doing it. We're doing it. Big whistle spring. Go to the top of that. We did. Is that the right one? Yeah, I think that's the right one. Yeah. I mean, the only place really left to go is over here. Oops. I meant to do a shield surf. Didn't. Yeah, feel bad. Not too bad. Ooh, more Endura carrots? Take them. Fine. So Endura carrots are one of, I believe, the items that increase your endurance with bonus endurance. So that means it fills your endurance bars up all the way and then gives you a little chunk extra. The way to know that is when you cook them, you get this. So they're pretty good. There's a whole like guide to cooking in Breath of the Wild, and I'm sure that the mod has changed some of that. But from what I understand, most of the vanilla stuff exists, and then there's additional better things in the mod. Some of those are quality of life improvement. Some of them are like new quests, like what we're doing right now. Hello, DeJorn. Thank you for the work. I appreciate it. And welcome to Costco.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Rivali's Gale. Can I get some ravioli with my Rivali? Little side of ravioli. Nobody willing to help me out here? You playing some League? His chat. DeJorn streams League of Legends. If you like that game, maybe you'll like watching DeJorn play it. Just saying. It's also flowing. And we love our flow. Through Salt Factory. No, I thought that was Rad Panda because he plays Satisfactory, so he's like mining salt stuff. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Meepus Grace. I wasn't paying enough attention. Gosh. What a giant nightmare. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it says you can see Martha's Landing from where the spear is. I can see Martha's Landing from here. Check mark. Maybe over here. Starting to get out of the way of being able to see Martha's Landing. Perhaps right here. Oh, gee. I totally forgot. Ooh, some wheat. Or, oh, some rice. How nice to get some rice. Alright. Again. As I said before, where's the chopper? Yeah, I want to try this out. Oh. You know what? Not even really worth my time. Unless I'm wrong. And they're very worth my time, but... Oh! I see a chest. That looks promising. Maybe? Bomb arrow. EX chest, I'm pretty sure. Right here, give me bomb arrow. Huh? Yeah, I'm a little lost. I'm not gonna lie. I just want some sort of easier solution to come up here. At this point, I'm really tired of this. We've been at this for over an hour and a half. Pretty much. It's been all stream. Oh, wait. I didn't think of this. So right now. Oops. Too quick. Trying to save some weapon durability there and didn't work out. Okay, so I don't see any chests out here yet. What is going on? Is this mod just not working? Oh, I forgot that that works. Whoops. Ayo. I see a chest out there. You can play that game, bud. Alright. Maybe I should Cryonis here. Yeah, I should Cryonis. There we go. This was not what I was looking for. Leaving it in there. That looks like a spear. Oh no, that's the Lizalfos spear that we just got. Okay, I'm gonna make one right there. Oh, it's further away than I thought. Still even further away than I thought. It's fine. Nice. Is this it? Here. You know what? Well, that didn't work out very well at all. Feels bad to throw this away.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Let me just evaluate my weapons one more time. These are brand new? No, this one is not brand new. Yeah. Better? No, it's not. All right. That's embarrassing. Oh, come on. Link. Link. Yeah. I think that's the right way to go. Yeah, I wish we could, like, actually sort them in the way we want. Like, put item orders and things, but, you know, that's minor inventory management at the end of the day. Where is it? This? Here. Somewhere. Where have we not been? Didn't really spend enough time here. Seems so barren. There's gotta be a way through this, right? This mission isn't, like, unfinished, I don't think. Right? Right? Oh, DeJorn's playing some Dead by Daylight. I really want to try that. I really want to try Dead by Daylight. I have it. I just have never played it. So, hopefully one of these. We'll do some Dead by Daylight organization. Hopefully with some community people, because I've heard online's not great on that game. But who knows? I heard Overwatch was toxic. Okay, it's pretty toxic. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. But I have a good time in it. I knew it wasn't a real one, but I thought I could get the jump on it, and I did not get the jump on it. Okay. Bye. That was a new one. There we go. Now we're traveling places. Sort of. Kind of. Come on, you can do it, Link. Nope. Alright. Not even close. Not even a little close to making it all the way here. Yeah. It's too flat. Way too flat for what I'm doing right now. Don't mind me, everyone. I'm just checking for arrows and things. Yeah, it's fine. Nothing to see here. Bye. I'm just stealing stuff from you guys. Huh. That's Korok. Yahaha. But yeah, Dead by Daylight, I don't know if I want to do that my first time ever on stream, but I do want to play it. So, and I know like Pan used to stream that a lot. Oh. But good to know that DeJorn's playing it too. So more people we can pull from. But I can. No, don't rain on me. Don't rain. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. Because the clue is not good. I will say that. I got the impression that the clue was not good when Casey said the clue is not good. This is not my knowledge. And West Coast, Southwest. Okay. The wiki for Second Wind doesn't say a thing. It says that it talks about the book that we read. Here we go. The Phantom Spear is a weapon found in the Second Fan expansion. It is Second Wind Fan expansion. It is obtained upon completion of insert link to source. Well done. Although it deals electric damage, it is considered a bone weapon. Whoa. Therefore, its damage is increased when wearing armor with the bone attack up bonus, such as from Ganon's set. Being metallic weapons, Phantom Spears will attract lightning. Age is a work in progress. Some information might not be up to date. Location obtained via insert link to side quest. I'm not kidding. This is what these things say here. I even went to look it up. It's entirely possible that this is just not done. Gotta love it. I don't know what to do, chat, but I'll be right back. Okay. So I'm gonna try and be on later, but I'm gonna take like an hour off stream, and rather than just stay streaming for an hour, I'll just go live in an hour. But I gotta take care of my kids, and so I'm gonna make them some food and stuff, and put them to bed. And after that, I will try and go live again. And if I don't end up doing that in an hour, it might be an hour and a half. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some sort of an answer also in this. I'm gonna go raid my buddy who is playing. He's doing a subathon, okay? I don't know if he fell asleep yet, though, because he's Dutch. And he might have. He did fall asleep. Sleeping on stream. Interesting. Darn it. Well, we're gonna go raid him anyway. He's got some interesting YouTube videos on. It's not the best intro if you've never seen Quask, but he's a hilarious Dutch streamer who does a lot of Mario content. He does a lot of he started playing some Breath of the Wild actually during the subathon. And he also was playing Getting Over It today. I caught some of that, which was quite entertaining. But he mostly does Mario Maker content. But I don't want to like pigeonhole him to that one thing because he's actually been expanding and becoming more variety based and doing more cool things. He also does some IRL content, including bicycling content, which is what I want to be doing this summer for sure, or at least starting this spring. I think I've got the whole setup, and we're gonna try and do a shakedown run in the next like 2 weeks. Anyway. So that is my thank you for staying this long. Little tidbit of information. Let's go raid Quask.